it's a special kind of psychosis. And it's really difficult to explain why we care and care about it and care about the people that are involved doing it. It's like being in love. It's the thing that you can't really put your finger on.
It's not just a chair. This is our chair. It's our first chair that we picked up together, and we can't get it into our new home.
They're picking the winner this week. They're sending out a judge to meet me and look over my business in just 3 days. Oh, you're not going to wait.
I've often said the only difference between a really good amateur actor, I guess you could say, and a professional is the professional gets paid and the amateur doesn't.
I always describe to the people that I work with in whatever job I've ever had that if I've got rehearsals or a performance or a board meeting or something like that, I always go, I got to go to my second job. And they're like, do you get paid for that? And I'm like, nope. Just, I do it because I love it and I'm a little insane. So it's a blast.
How are we doing? No noise.
There are a lot of people in this world who aren't going to make it big in the world of theater or movies or TV, but they like to act and they like to sing and in fact are good at it, but they want to stay in their community. And community theater is a perfect place for folks who have an abiding interest in theater and can use their talents to make theater available to people from just their own personal community.
Yeah. One on side of the other.
You can have rope pulling.
Yeah, you can have to figure something out.
My headset is on stage. So my headset's on stage.
So I told him, well, I'm going to meet the whole cast and crew Wednesday night, so I will let you know Thursday morning.
Well, it fills a void for people who have probably acted or directed or done theater in high school and college, and they miss it, and it fills a void for them. They don't want to take the chance on trying to be a professional. When you get right down to it, there's probably 2% of the people who set out to be actors actually make it and make a living of it. And so it fills a void for that type of person who wants to do something, you know, in the drama field, but they're not comfortable trying to do it full time.
The RV I was driving belonged to the sheriff. What I do know is he wouldn't have charged me with grand theft auto if Gaynell, Peaches, and Jimmy Wyvette hadn't egged him on.
It was a given that the props person is the stage crew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Community theater is,
All right, there we go.
it can, I don't even know how to describe it. There's too many things it does. I've seen people meet, get married, have kids, have grandkids, and there is no other reason in those two people's lives to ever have met if it wasn't for theater. I've seen at-risk kids that people are like, oh, you don't want to have that person around, they're kind of sketchy, get on stage and come to life and learn responsibility and maturity out of just being in a show. And I've seen people lose family members. I've seen people go through divorces, job changes, all of that stuff. And the theater gives them an opportunity to step out of their life for a couple of hours a night and forget about the stress and the pain and all of the bad things that are going on in your life and focus on being somebody else.
Like, it would be awesome if we had stuff on Friday, but I'm like, okay, this is strictly
technically volunteer organization. We all have other lives. Like, so I said, or Saturday.
All the actors, all the volunteers, all the crew are non-paid people. I mean, it goes from our house crew to our backstage crew to our lighting, our sounds, and our actors on stage.
It's a huge time commitment, and they're getting paid by being the character or building the set or whatever it is that they are doing, and the applause from the community, and that's how they get paid. And thank goodness they're willing to do it.
Oh God, that is pretty. That's very pretty, actually. It's really gorgeous.
You know, we have all walks of life down here, from high professional people to janitors, you know, name it, all spectrums, and everybody seems to get along great on an equal basis, and it's just like a family.
We are an inclusive group. We want older people and younger people, and people with no experience and people with experience, and people from all walks of life. There's a place for them here, and it's one of the reasons I'm still here, because it's like having an extra big family.
We truly are a family that you can't break up. We chose to be with each other, and that's always wonderful.